Don't forget the ads pay for the duck feed. You can click the link below, 50 ducks in a hot tub, and you can subscribe monthly as little as $1.71 a month, or you can buy one of these cool t-shirts. And if you don't want a t-shirt and you don't want to pay monthly, you can make a one-time donation to help us feed the ducks so that we can donate everything we raise this year to charity at the end of the season. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for, I think it's May the 20th. I'm pretty sure it is. If it isn't, I'll put the right date on the screen there. It is cold. Well, I'm wearing a jacket. It's, believe it or not, right now, guys, it's only 8 degrees. It's like 20 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. This morning when I woke up, it was 2 degrees. I was like, holy moly. How can you go from, 31 degrees the day before to 2 degrees in the morning? All right, let's get the ducks happening here. Come on, duckies.
I just woke them up. They're really half asleep here. I couldn't believe it, with as cool as it was. They weren't making a lot of noise this morning. Come on! Oh, there's Gimpy. Miss Limpy Duck. Alright, I can't believe Disco Duck's the last one here. Alright, everybody's just stopped here. This is unbelievable. You guys are lazy. Let's go in and see what the Muscovies are doing here. It looks like, last night, guys?
When I came out here and I locked the pen up for the night, 2 of the Muscovies were sitting on the bar, sitting over there on the bar, roosting. Alright. It looks like there's only 2.
Angel Wing and Survivor Duck. Mo's out here, he's decided to make the grass his bed. I can't believe how cold it is. It's a perfect day to be in the swamp weed whacking, but I got another project today. Alright, what do we got happening in here? Oh, it's actually nice and toasty in here. Alright, what do we got? Okay, so, alright, it looks like we have 5 ducks on this side. Look at this little girl. Okay, we're not gonna get too close here. Okay, so there's looking, yeah, and it looks like this look in here, guys. I'm gonna try to go around without getting them too freaked out. No, there's 2 in this nest. I'm gonna try to get you a shot from above. 2 of them sitting on the nest. Unbelievable. It's like, oh, the drama. Okay, so there's actually 6 ducks on this side. And that little girl over there, she's let's look at that. And then we've got this girl here. I think she was the one last night when I came in. I'm trying to get a shot here. There she is. I think she was the one that was on the bar when I came out last night and locked them up. Alright.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, just the geese freaking. They love to freak. They get Doug all worked up. And there comes Doug. Oh, the false alarms by these guys. Alright, let's do a recon. See what we've got so I can get on with my day, because today I'm working on the hatchet. The hatchet's going to be running today. That's the goal. It's before my day's over. I got to have it powered up and running to get, well, one, get my heat sources working, and and get some time in and monitor what's it doing this year. Should work. We'll see. I shouldn't say anything should in this deal. All right, so let's do egg recon. All right. Oh, it's windy. It's cold. This is like this actually feels like spring. The heat waves we've been having is not normal for this part of the world, guys. You know, we're just we shouldn't be getting the heat we've been getting. This today is actually more. Oh, there's a crazy wind. Okay, I got my hand up here on the mic so it doesn't get wicked wind noise. I don't see any eggs out here. I don't see anything. Oh, it looks like they're heading down to the swamp. I gotta get the, oh, there's a ducky. No eggs over here. I gotta get this, the hatcher running. Oh, there's Dougie. I'm gonna get the hatcher up and running today, get that out of the way. Then I've got to start converting the barn. It looks like I'm gonna have to get my neighbor to come over and help me plant my garden. I'm just tapped for time. This whole fundraiser and you know, the rug being pulled out from the duck adventure has really sucked the life out of me as far as time is concerned. Everything I had planned I couldn't do because I was working on, you know, trying to keep the show going here, which I can't thank you guys enough for the support and you know, sharing the campaign. You know, we just got to keep sharing it, and hopefully you know, we'll get some serious exposure for the duck adventure fundraiser, and you know, allow us to have some fun this year and give back to charity. Oh, we got a little ducky in here. I'm gonna be setting the eggs up that I'm collecting, because I'm saving eggs just in case things go wrong here. Just in case we have a problem. You never know. And you know, and if the fundraiser takes off, that we can raise all the funds. You know, I got to make sure that we got enough ducks. So that's why I'm collecting the eggs, to make sure that we have enough ducklings to keep the awesomeness of the show going. Alright. Look at that, they're hiding the eggs on me here. Nice and clean though. I gotta set something up outside. Like I said, I gotta get my buddy over here to help me. I'm just stretched for time. This whole thing has been a curveball I did not count on. But then again, you know, this show is not scripted, so this is we're winging it here. Literally, pardon the pun, but we are. Look at the eggs in here. What do we got here? 2, 4, 8 eggs in this corner. They really like this corner. Nice clean eggs too. I'm excited about getting the hatcher running, especially with this new heat source. I got some screwing around today. I still got to edit yesterday's episode too. I'm so far behind. I tell you, you know, that egg candling I did the other night, that screwed me right up because it was so late by the time I got to sleep. It threw my whole sleep schedule off. Come on, ducky. Come on out. Oh, she didn't put much of a fight up this time. I know, eh? I'm way behind. As you can tell, like today's episode, I just released it here, and you know, it was supposed to be released last night, and I couldn't do it, guys. I was 9 o'clock last night. I was sitting there on the computer, and I was like, I just couldn't muster up the energy to finish my day, because this has been one stressful ride for me, this whole ordeal, you know, of scrambling to keep the show alive. And I can't thank you guys enough. I just can't. It's the support, and you know, and sharing, and you know, and getting the word out. We just got to get some serious exposure here so we can get this fundraiser put to bed and get it over with, so that I can just, you know, focus on, you know, one thing and one thing only, and that is the show. Because you know, the light, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, there's Dougie. And you know, I just want to put it behind me so that I can focus on one thing and one thing only, and that is, you know, the ducks. Because of, you know, I got a big job ahead of me here, and the last thing I need to be worrying about is you know, how to keep the show alive, you know, financially. I need to focus on the ducks. All right, let's switch cameras here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go and have something to eat, and then I'm going to start the hatcher. I'll give you a shot of how that's going today, and how I end up figuring out this heat source. I gotta build a vapor barrier around the controls so that the humidity doesn't screw up the controllers like they did last year. I think that was some of my problem in the hatcher last year. So I got some ideas on how to build an enclosure, so I'm gonna be doing that today. Got a little bit of screwing around to do. It's, you know, we're like I said, guys, you know, we need to get this fundraiser behind us, you know, so that I can just focus on the ducks, because, you know, I got a big job ahead of me here, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually really getting excited about all these ducklings, but I'm like, now I'm starting to stress because I'm behind on jobs that I should have been doing instead of working on the fundraiser. And that's you know, that's the thing. That's what honestly is stressing me out right now, is my to-do list of jobs that actually should have been done the last 5 or 6 days that didn't get done because I've been doing, you know, scrambling with, you know, the GoFundMe and dealing with the, you know, the feed companies and the processor and chasing down a new processor and you know, like it's been a lot of curveballs, and they're not duck related, you know. So, and then, you know, and plus I'm still really screwed up, man. You don't realize when you're in a routine of going to bed early and getting up early, and then you have to do a late night, it really throws your clock right off. It actually, you know what it feels like, guys? It feels like I was on a drunk. That's what it feels like. That's what my body feels like. It's the most bizarre feeling. I feel hungover. And it's strictly because my sleep schedule's screwed up. So I'm going to go and have a quick some bite to eat, and then I'm going to well, finish off the editing on yesterday's episode for you guys, and then we're going to you know, get the hatcher running today. So, duckies, so that we can get this going and get the hatcher stabilized. So, you know, when we transfer the eggs in a matter of what, 4 days? I think it's 4 days we're going to be putting the eggs in the hatcher. So I got to get my acting gear here today. Oh, you're a little wound up, aren't you, Doug? Holy moly's. Okay, all right. Doug's wound right up here. It's really cool, guys. It's not a nice day. Actually, it hasn't been a good day for me either. Oh, Doug, you really want to... I've had a bad day here, guys. What are you doing, Doug? He's just crazy. Oh, Doug. All right, back to my bad day. Anyways, guys, you know, GoFundMe sucks. I'll tell you right now. You know, they say, oh, 5-minute email support, you know, guaranteed 5-minute answers. Well, you know, that's 5 minutes with them. But if, you know, if the company that processes the payments has a problem, it's 6 hours to get an answer from them. So anyways, I had to set up all the personal information and everything to do the transfers, because all your money is still sitting in the GoFundMe account, and it turns out they rejected all my information. So now I'm dealing with this company called WePay. Anyways, it's been a total screw around the whole day, guys. Anyways, I'm out here. I'm going to do the duck chores, and I'm tearing the hatcher apart. I'm going to tear it apart tonight, get everything outside of it. I'm not going to be able to work on it because it's already the end of the day, and I really want to have supper at a normal hour tonight. And I want to candle the goose eggs tonight. So I don't want to start a big project and have another one of those crazy nights that I had the other night. But I'm not having a good time with this fundraising, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. It's taken away from me doing the show and me working with the animals. I'm so far behind. Now I'm starting to panic. I'm actually starting to panic with the workload I got to do now, because this whole curveball of this fundraiser. You know, and I can't thank you guys enough for helping me. But I'm telling you, I'm stressed right out. I'm not enjoying this. You know, it's different if I didn't have to do anything, you know, if I just had to, you know, sit in the computer and that was it. But I got a whole bunch of babies I got to get ready for here, and I got a responsibility to take care of these animals. You know, because this is not your normal YouTube show. We've got, you know, a lot of responsibility here. Dougie's really wound up because it's so cool today. He's super frisky. They're all hanging around here in the water. It's been really laid back. I'm actually shocked how laid back the ducks are. A bunch of them on the other side of the yard. I'm going to change the water here right now for these guys and top up their feed and do all my chores. Like I said, guys, I've had this curveball is really screwing up my plans. I did not, you know, I'm telling you, these corporations pulling out on us have, you know, they have made the duck adventure a stressful event, and and I really love the duck adventure. And I have honestly, the only time I've ever been this stressed out is when I had the coyote. 9:30 at night and it was raining. And I looked up in the yard and there was like 4 or 5 coyotes running across the yard. That's about how stressed I am right now. All right, I'm gonna get back, take care of the animals here. I'm gonna black out, or blank out, I should say, and just forget about all my problems and just let the ducks make me happy. I'll put the glasses on. Anything happens, I'll turn them on for you. Okay, Doug's like completely lost it here. He just did, oh, Doug, big chunk of poop. This cool weather. This is what it is. Look at this. Doug, you're a nut. It's this cool weather, right? It's got you all wound up. It is a cool day. Oh, Doug. Oh, smells. Keeps lifting his head up. Probably getting a lot of wind noise here, guys. I think I come up with an idea here, which I'm gonna make a piece of plastic windshield on the side of the glasses to stop the wind. I'm gonna try that. Actually, once I do my chores, I'm gonna go to the garage and do that, because I think it'll help with the wind noise. I'm gonna see if I can come up with something. Oh, I got so much to do. Oh, ducks. Oh, look at the mud in this. Oh, they're all watching me. It's nice in the sun, but it's not really nice. Oh, guys, we got some cold weather coming. My buddy and I called him to warn him because his computer's broken and he can't check the internet for the weather. But Friday night, -2. So we could be like -3 here. I was actually thinking about, I was going to get him to come down and help me plant the garden, and I saw the weather and I was like, okay, forget that idea. Okay, where are all the ruins? We're missing a whole bunch of ducks here. Where are they? Oh, there, I see some on the other side of the yard. Doug's all wound up today. He's so funny. Oh, I'm gonna go get some scratch here. We've totally eaten all the scratch. I'm gonna have to do a road trip to go Robert's place and get some more scratch. Okay, guys, there's only one Muscovy outside. Yep, there's only one. It's Angel Wing. The rest are inside. Or unless they've escaped. Only one. Now let's go inside and take a look. Doug's really wound up. He's super excited. Oh, he's got the geese all hissing at him over there. It's so funny. They hiss at him and he's oblivious to it. Okay, so what's going on in here? I don't, alright, so there's 6 on this side because there's 2 still there. Oh, it looks like, let me just take a look. I don't want to get them all. Okay, guys, it looks like survivor duck. It is survivor ducks in the end. She's right there. Are there any other ones? That nest down there has nobody, but it's got like about, I think it was 10 eggs or 8 eggs. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Alright, so that whole bank is Muscovy's now. And plus this one here. Okay, guys, so that's 8. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, we're gonna have, basically, I think it's gonna be about, we're gonna have a Muscovy hatch about a week between each hatch. Oh, that's awesome. 8 ducks on nests. Well, I'll come back later tonight and we'll watch. They'll all be out walking around the pen. Oh, man, you know something? It feels good to be out playing with the ducks. Oh, I wish I wasted the whole day dealing with computer crap. And you know, guys, I'm so distracted by this problem right now that it's got me worried about pulling this off. You know, I know I'm going to end up pulling it off, and I'm going to do it. But I was really hoping that I was going to be able to pull this off this year. You know, based with everything I've learned, you know, over the last, you know, two previous years. This is my 3rd year with ducks. That you know, it would be easy, you know, and I would just have nothing but fun. And then plus share the fun, you know, with the videoing of all the fun I'm having with the animals. And you know, here I am stressed out, dealing with crap, and it's taken away from the fun. All right, ducks. That's probably why there's no canned geese here. There's no grain. There was canned geese here this morning, though, guys, and there was canned geese here last night. All right, so they got fresh water out here. All right, let's go and do the rest of the chores. Oh, almost tripped. Yeah, all right. I'm not having as much fun as I should be having. And based, you know, on the way I'm set up here, I should be having a blast. I should almost feel guilty that I'm having so much fun, actually. You know, really, in the big picture. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're not gonna have any video now, guys. I'm gonna have to edit all this out because it's just nothing but wind. All right, Doug. Oh, get out of there, Doug. This dog in the hose. You know, I've had a lot of dogs in the years, and I've never had a dog that likes to drink out of the hose as much as this guy does. Oh, the wind's picking up again. I don't have any luck here today. Okay, guys, I think the goose just laid an egg. I just came in here to fill their feeder up, and she was in here. And she was all by herself. She might have came in here and I might have just spooked her. You know, I can't believe these nesting boxes are so clean. I gotta come up with something outside this weekend. Oh, I'm so far behind because of all this stuff that's going on. I'm actually now starting to get stressed out. Look at these ducks. They're waiting for me to fill the pool up. They're standing behind me here. I was all alone in the pen, and I turned around, and there's the ducks come walking up to me, and they're looking at me like they're tilting their heads, looking at me too. It was so cute. Oh man! You know, I go from all stressed out to, and I get out here with these guys, and I got a big grin on my face. If you guys could see my face right now, you'd see I've got a big grin because I was standing there. Yeah, they're going to the water. They're all standing behind me and they're quacking away, and I turn around and they're looking at me like, hurry up, fill that water up. Oh, they're so funny. Oh, I'd be so cool. I hope, guys, we pull this off. I really hope. I wish I could do this live. You know, just you know, show you guys what it's like here during the day, especially with when the action starts. You know, we get the summer happening. I really hope that this happens. Alright, I think another duck. Oh, angel wings inside. Okay, I'm not going in there. Stay away. Change their water here. Not even, look at this. The water's not even dirty. They're not even going in the water. Like that's, I can see the bottom of it. Mo, you're all alone out here. Finally. I don't believe how long it's been. Look at that. You know, he could have a drink of water, you know, come over to the pool and get a drink, but no, he's got to have a drink of water that's running across the ground. He's a big duck. Oh, there's Angel Wing. I don't get these ducks. Oh, what's going on? Doug's barking. Oh, something's got Doug's attention. Actually, guys, I was editing, and I got to see the footage because, you know, I didn't see what happened yesterday with Doug behind me, and you know, when he was breaking up the geese when they were trying to have sex with the duck, and that's exactly what happens. Exactly what you saw in that video. That happens probably like 5-6 times a day minimum. Doug does that kind of stuff. Where, you know, and you saw like when he ran towards the ducks, you know, like he isn't going towards the ducks to hurt them or you know, he just goes over, breaks it up, and then walks away, you know, and that's what he does. It's really, you know, I was at the vet yesterday picking up his dog food and weighing him. By the way, he's 133 pounds now. Oh, that dog. I think he's going to lose. I think he'll probably lose about 3 or 4 pounds this summer running once we're outside all the time. And he starts running the property. Oh, wind. Okay, the wind is bad there. Yeah, I think he'll lose the weight. But at the vet, we were at the vet, and I was talking to the receptionist, and she's my neighbor, actually. Ironically, it's my neighbor I get my maple syrup from. His wife works at the vet office, and we were talking about what Doug does here, and she agrees with me that I hit the dog lotto. Totally agrees that because they live on a farm and they have farm animals and they got farm dogs, and they can't believe how Doug the way he acts here on the property with the animals. They even their own dogs that they have on the property don't act like Doug does, and they were raised on the farm, you know, specifically to protect the animals. Doug is actually he's a miracle dog, man. That's all I can say. Is like that's what I think he is. He was exactly what I needed when I needed it. And this year he's just doing a phenomenal job. I just love the way he breaks up the fights, though. And he breaks the fights up, but you know, he has never once put his mouth on a bird. Like, he has never once, you know, the odd time he does a little bit of a chase and he tries to bat them around with his paw, but he never tries to bite them, ever. But yeah, you know, we saw with the coyote last year, he knows how to bite. It's just the most unique relationship, that dog, with the animals. He was meant to live in the bush with a whole bunch of birds. But first he had to spend 15 months trapped in an apartment. Okay, I'm down at the lake, guys, and the geese are back. They're now, of course, as soon as they get down here, they're quiet. I can't believe how high the water is. Look at this guy. Last year, we never had water on top of the ground. I don't know where all the water came from because it hasn't been raining. But the Canada Goose, okay. Oh, it just saw us. Okay. It was swimming towards the creek, but now that it's heard us, it's turned around. I don't see any others down here. The other pairs must be farther down the lake. But here's the one that he was just finished making a ton of noise. Doug's just wound right out today. He's actually, I gotta be careful here because the way he's running, I don't want to be out here on the dock. He'll take me out. We'll lose the camera in the lake. So what I figure, oh, let's take it off. Oh, Doug. Okay, Dougie. He's trying to distract me. Alright, where are you? Okay, Doug. Okay, I'm trying not to get knocked over by a big dog here in the lake. And I'm trying to follow a slowly disappearing goose in my viewfinder with no glasses. Oh, cameraman 101 in Braille here. Okay, so my suspicion is that Doug, the nest is back there. Something tells me that's the area, because they seem to be hanging around this area right here. Is where they're always hanging around. And I could, you know, I've seen some comments, guys, about people saying, you know, I should get a permit, get a license, go over, get some eggs, hatch them myself. But you know what that would entail? I would have to get involved with the government to get a license, and I don't want the government involved in my life. It's bad enough I made a mistake this fall of trying to get corporations involved in my life, and look at where it got us. So I don't want the government involved. They're just as bad, because the last time I had the government in my life, well, they took my business on me. So, and I was innocent. So anyways, not going there. Just let Mother Nature do her thing, and you know, we'll see what happens this year. You know, who knows? Maybe, you know, that, oh, here comes a crazy dog. Okay, oh, Doug. He's just wound right up. We'll let Mother Nature do her thing, and who knows, maybe, you know, the goslings, we get our ducks down here. You know, like I said, I'm going to try this year. I've told you before, I'm going to try to get the ducks down here earlier. So, you know, maybe these guys will hatch on our ducks, and, you know, maybe it'll be all one big, whoa. Oh, Doug. He's wound right out here. He's running back and forth. Maybe, you know, they all get along like a big happy family. Who knows? You know, maybe just because of the sheer numbers of the ducks, that the geese won't, you know, the resistance will be futile. So, all right. So I'm going to go in and take all the stuff out of the hatcher. I'm not going to start working on it, but I'm going to clean it out tonight. And, you know, tomorrow morning, bright and early, I'm going to get at it, get it up and running. It should actually run, just turn it on, because it never left the building. It was in the back shed all winter, never got frozen, never got condensation. So in theory, it should just turn on and work. And it was made in North America, except the parts came from China. But that's another story. Look at this for a group of ducks. Like, do they look like they're relaxed? Catching the last rays of the sun. I can't believe today, you know, for how cool it is, and with the amount of water on the, you know, around the yard here, that today was like absolutely no activity. This is all they've been doing all day, is this. In pockets all over the yard. Sleeping. Well, some of them are awake. They're on guard duty. There's one always that's awake, looking around. Just relaxing. Not a worry in the world. Leave the worrying to me, guys. Something told me to come for a walk down here. And look at this. I think we got a... It looks like a Muscovy the way it's wagging its tail. I gotta go over and check out what's going on here. Something told me, I thought, I'm gonna go down for a walk and take Doug down here, and so he can blow off some steam, as he loves running through the swamp. Oh boys, this whole area, there's a lot of water down here. Actually, if I had a weed whack down here, I couldn't right now. There's too much water. Because I'm like a really good distance from the creek right now, and I almost, holy, okay. It's like walking on Jello pudding. No, it's not a Muscovy, it's a Peking. But what is she doing by herself all the way down here? She's coyote bait. Alright, I'm gonna go over and check this out. Okay, so this went deeper into the bulrushes. I wonder if she's making a nest down here. The thing is, there's a whole bunch of holes there. I can't even walk over here. Okay, there's something wrong with her. Okay, we got okay, we got a hurt duck. I gotta check this out, guys. She looks like she's dying. Hang on. Okay, she's oh damn! I got the big camera with me right now. Hey, what are you doing down here, duck? Okay, now she's blowing bubbles. what are you doing now, duckies? Why are you down here? Come on. Okay. Alright, I gotta turn this camera off, guys. Alright, I've switched cameras here because I need to, come on, girl. Come on. What's wrong with you? Come on. Okay, Doug, back up. Leave her alone. There's something wrong with her. She's not doing well here, guys. We got a duck that's sick. What's wrong with you, duck? All right. I think we have a case of duck came down to the swamp to die by herself, just like the Muscovies did last year. All right. Oh, Doug just stepped in a hole, which is a good sign for me not to step there because I don't want to go in there. There's a camera in one hand, duck in the other, and she's got no breast meat at all to her. I can feel her whole, her breast, her rib cage and everything. I think I have to cull a duck, guys. I got a sick duck. And the fact that she's down here by herself, you know, last year, you know, we had those Muscovies that came down here to die on their own. And I think this is the same type of situation. Ducks seem to do that, you know, when they get sick and, you know, they're on their last legs. They go off on their own. And there's something wrong with this girl. I can't believe it. I couldn't weed whack if I wanted her down here. It would be just a big giant spray fest. I can't believe, you know, for the amount of water, or the lack of rain we've had, the height of the water. I wonder if this is the sick duck. You know, but I haven't seen, you know, her around being sick. I thought, you know, she was just having a bad day, but now, you know, going down there, and something told me to go for a walk down to the swamp. Oh no. Oh, look at that. Dog, no, she's not a toy. No, Doug. You want her to move, eh? Alright, we got a duck. I got a call. Look at that. The geese are coming over. They don't like this sick duck. There's something. Look at it. There's something definitely wrong with her. I'm gonna switch camera here, guy. Alright, we got a definitely a sick duck. I got a color. Oh man, like what would cause this? It's, you know, her head. Well, she's trying to stand up, but it's like her head is, there's something wrong with her neck. The geese don't like her. There's something wrong with this duck because the geese, like this, they're all over here right now looking at me. Poor duck. I wonder if this is the sick duck. Like she's walking with her head down. I wonder how long she's been down in the swamp. Yeah, there's something not right with this duck. Alright, I gotta get the axe, guys. I gotta end this. Poor bird's like. Actually, all the ducks are getting, everybody's getting upset. The Muscovies are out.
This is not going over well. This duck, it's like they're all watching me. Like, this is bizarre. The Muscovies are in. They're getting upset. There's like 4 Muscovies just came out, and they're all hissing. Mo's upset. I wish they could talk and tell me what's going on here. Maybe the group has shunned her, and that's why she was down at the swamp by herself. I don't know why. Someone just told me to go for a walk down the swamp. I really should be working. I think the reason I went down in the swamp is because I'm just so stressed out today. I don't want to go back inside the house. And now I got to deal with another kind of stress. I've got to take this duck's life. Alright, I got to go get the axe, guys. I'm just going over to get the axe in the garage. I turned around and the geese have surrounded her. Like they're all around, all 5 geese. Well, there's one, the female somewhere else, but that's just the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like they're all males right now, circled her. Unless they're thinking about doing something not nice. She's definitely having a problem standing. She's not a good look. She's not a good duck. She's trying to clean herself. You know, usually ducks when they're dying, they're not too keen on cleaning themselves, but this little girl is cleaning herself all up. That male goose is sticking right by her, though. Oh, man. I didn't count on that. Go to the swamp to find a duck that I got to cull. Alright, I got the station set up. No, girls, it's not for you. One of your friends are sick. Oh, I didn't count on this today. I'd like to know what she's got to be the sick duck. And I'm trying to think, I haven't seen her in like days. I thought she was better because I hadn't seen her. And, you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and start working on the hatcher and to, clean everything out of it. And then I thought, no, I'm gonna go for a walk down to the swamp. And that goose is watching over her. It's like her neck is, there's something wrong with her neck. But like she's cleaning herself. Like, oh, a duck. Okay, now her head's, oh, now it's going back down. I don't know what to do. No. She's got something wrong with her. It's like she can't hold her head up. Relax, girl. Relax. She's got next to no body mass, though. You know, if you could show me some green diarrhea, then I would know it's terminal. But like no breast meat at all to her. And I'm just gonna look on her ass here. No, no sign of green. Oh, Muscovy's fighting. Oh, was that a survivor duck? Yeah, it's a Muscovy was beating up a survivor duck. No, it's not survivor duck. Okay, the Muscovies are fighting now. Holy mackerel, are they ever fighting? Oh no, we might have a Muscovy problem, guys. They're really pounding on each other. Seems they're picking on the same duck. They're all picking on one duck. But, you know, there's 5 of them out here now. Oh, I hope the Muscovy experiment doesn't crash and burn.
Oh, duck. Sick duck. Unfortunately. She can't hold her head. She's... Okay, now she's holding her head up. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna put her back down. Let's see what happens here. Okay, now she's walking. Oh, no, head just fell. It's like she can go a little while and then her head falls over. And then she's back to this position again. There's something wrong with her. Alright. Well, we know what we gotta do. You're a sick duck. Alright. Come on, girl. Sorry, but this is the way it happens here. What a shame. Alright. I have to say goodbye, duck. Sorry. Oh man, I hate doing this, guys. I really hate it. Especially with all the stress I'm going through right now. Oh man. Okay. Alright, relax, duck. Alright guys, I didn't show you the gore of the... we don't need to see it. We see enough of that on this show. Plus, I'm just not in the mood for this today. I'm not at all, actually. Honestly, guys, I'm really not having a good time with this right now. This is not the emotions I wanted to feel today. Yeah, I'm gonna bury her in the compost pile here, and she doesn't even have that much life in her. You know, that's another telltale sign of a sick duck. You know, when they don't have, because usually, you know, when you take a duck's head off, they go crazy. This little girl has just got a slight twitch, so she's weak. She's a weak duck. Yeah, girls, don't worry. You're not next. You're all healthy. Oh, what's above us? Oh, there's something big way above. Oh yeah, like really big. Big hawk, actually. And the ducks are watching it. Oh, Doug's getting upset. Oh, this compost pile is really rotting down good, guys. It's actually turned to dirt inside. Steam is coming out. I don't know if you can see the steam or not. Perfect place to... Oh, it stinks though. Oh. It's a perfect place to put her though. She'll decompose quick in here. Alright. You rest there, little ducky. I'm sorry. You're not the first duck to get buried in the compost pile. And you probably won't be the last. Now I'm depressed. I hate that. You know, I can, you know, when fall comes and the call, I can, you know, it's a roller coaster ride of emotions doing it, and I, you know, I don't like it. I don't like it, guys, and you know, but I do it because that's what I'm doing here. I'm raising my own food, so someone's got to do it, and but you know, that right there, I didn't count on that, not at all. I'm actually, I feel really weird right now. Actually, because I haven't, you know, killed an animal in so long. It sort of felt a little bit foreign to me, you know, to take an animal's life like that. Anyways, and the fact that, you know, that I didn't even, I don't know what, I just told me just to go for a walk down there and, you know, and see what the swamp was like, and I didn't count on this. Anyways, I'm screwed up big time, guys. That's weird. It's not weird, but I guess, you know, I guess it's because I care, you know, that's why it's having this, I'm going through these emotions right now. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside and start my supper. I'm gonna try to have an early supper tonight, and I'm gonna come out and candle those goose eggs when it gets dark. And I'll try to turn the camera on for you guys so you can see the goose eggs. There's not only 20 eggs, so I might just do them and give you the rundown. We'll see how it goes tonight. Well, I was out on the front deck washing Doug, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of work. And then I came in the house and I looked at the clock at 7:30. I ain't starting no more projects. So here's the deal. Tomorrow is the big day. I'm going to get up early, like I get up every day, and I'm going to attack this right away and get this thing running and do my modifications. I don't think it's going to be a big deal because what I got to do to it is so minor. But that is the plan for tomorrow, and we'll get this running. It'll be happening. Because I've got to get it. I want to run it for at least 2 or 3 days to just to make sure everything's all right. It should be, because it worked. You know, it did work perfect last year. Actually, after we got that humidity problem solved, it was it was the answer. So, and we'll just have to hopefully those heat lamps I bought or those heat emitters I should say work. They should, because it's an enclosed heating element, so it should solve my problem here. We'll see you tomorrow.